ladies. I know you got me ready, but Satan, you got me crazy. It's gonna take more than cars will never please me. I see me shooting the star. I guarantee you won't hurt it, but no, I said it. No, you could dead. What you say? I can't win. No, I'm dead on that shot, so we tell me to dead. I ain't acting down me to death. You still landed in the gap. The earth is getting to the next steps. You see the rise of the devil. You fell for the lies of the devil. But you got high with the devil.
Shot me out one time.
I ain't acting down me to death. I ain't religious. I'm superstitious. But we been getting fucked up to the side like a mission. I guess we so hot because person became a business. The murder one cause, man, stop talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. They say hell dog, what is this? Where was all lives matter when they told us how? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bruce Crack bomb saying he don't break his armor. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomb. But when we ride, they sent the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die hard. The green was some people want to come. We're trying to turn y'all niggas harvest like a farmer. But come and don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to set the score. It's not your call. Change my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights. Had to be there. Nothing that's open me right. I don't smoke or push pills. I keep up my fight. So if the officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you give our homeboys life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboys twice. Pussy with it, gun screaming after he got a knife. He came from my baby's spot. He was chicken and rice. Shit's straight. I was giving vision off like sight. As Trayvon, Mike Brown, and Hot Girl, every garment, Sean Bell, Fernando, Open, Sterling, Javon Diamond. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't acting down me to death. You still landed in the gap. The earth is getting to the next steps. You see the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. But we got hard with the devil. I ain't into the eyes of the devil. I ain't acting down me to death. I ain't acting down me to death. You still landed in the gap. The earth is getting to the next steps. You see the rise of the devil. I'm ready for the lies of the devil. Lord knows I despise the devil. I look into the eyes of the devil. See, I pray to God.
It's that joint right here. You live? Why does it look crooked? Is it crooked to you? Feel like it's facing that way. It's alright, I'm just saying. I'm looking at it. Might be me. I might be crooked. You live already? Alright, y'all go ahead and get y'all questions together. Give y'all a second to get on in, and we'll get to it in a second, man. Y'all bear with us. Law class. Get your questions. Anything on the law. They probably can't even hear me then. Shit.
know very well. Can't you tell I'm sick from the Lord? Got something like a two-edged sword with a style in the righteous report. The only thing he put is the curse for the wicked and the righteous reward. Can't mercy on the man who don't see, separated from the dead.
You can go ahead and give me the laptop. Like how just gonna be that? Is it gonna mess up what? If it's a problem, I don't worry about it. You gotta just worry about the shamar that way. Close, ain't it? No, that's better. Breathe. Oh, you gotta do all that all over. Goddamn. You look turkey, yeah. Messed up? Need to bring this mic closer anyway.
We're already dead. We're already beaten down. Beaten down before the wheels. We already got the wounds inside and outside our body. How you gonna hurt us? You cannot threaten us. You cannot frighten us. We live in the most frightening places, under the most frightening conditions. We are immune to fear. We are immune to harm. You see what I'm saying? You have stepped into a cesspool. You're the only one who will get affected.
I mean, you can do it how you want to, dog. You don't see the camera? See how you want to, dude. Check it on your phone. Here, you check it on mine. I told you to check it on mine. It's all right. Shalom, Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street out in Harlem, New York. We're under Commander General Yohanna. This is the Wednesday law class, man. I'm holding it down this week. Captain 10,000 Shawarya Allah down here in South Florida, West Palm Beach at our headquarters. Hope you got your questions in. If you got any questions on the law, why do we follow the law? Like, why is these Negroes talking about the law all the time? Why is that so important? That niggas cutting their dreads off, getting them off weed and all that. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why, so if y'all got questions on anything, please, man, feel free. You ain't got to try to fix your words, man. You can come, as long as it's respectful, come in with anything, man. So we're going to be getting into the law today. Of course, it's always talked about, it's done away with. Problem with that is your leaders, your so-called leaders, are the ones teaching us that. So we're going to get into some of that, some of the various laws that brothers and sisters be sleeping on. I definitely wanted to go into some of this homo crap, you know what I'm saying? Some of this sexual deviance, because that's all it is. It goes against what the Most High intended for a man and woman to do on this earth. You know what I mean? I've seen a couple of things this week that just, it's ridiculous. So, Shalom, priest, Zach, Courtney, Shalom, what's going on? All right, so this week, law class, unless you got a question in here, you good? All right. So we'll get into some scriptures. You got the mic up and ready to rock. All right. All right, so start me off, man, in Matthew chapter 17 or chapter 5 and verse 17. Go shot.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Right, this is in your Bible, man. Most Bibles, when a lot of Christians' boyfriend is Jesus Christ, let them tell it. This is Yahushua, ignorantly called Jesus Christ, who's speaking right now, man. And he's saying, don't think that he came to destroy the law or the prophets, which is what these Christian pastors are teaching, man. Every Sunday, man. This week, you go to any Christian church in, all of Negronum, you know what I'm saying? And you will find a pastor, you'll find some woman on her flower in the pulpit teaching out the Bible, talking about the laws are done away with. Only law you got to keep is pay your tithes and, don't steal from the church. That's about it. That's about all you got. You know what I'm saying? So why are they teaching this? Why is this a thing, man? You know what I'm saying? Christ knew this thousands of years ago that this was going to be going on in the earth, man. And he told the brothers then, like, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. You know what I'm saying? That's not what Christ came to save you from. He didn't come to save you from getting high, or to allow you to get high. You know what I'm saying? He did come to save you from getting high. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't come to save you so that it was all right for you to eat pork, or it was all right for you to be a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Like, that homosexual demon is so heavy in the earth, and in America especially. You know what I mean? That Christ did not come for you to be able to be a homosexual, to take ride in your butthole. You understand? For you to be on that choir singing and dancing and playing the tambourine and molesting little boys in that church, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not what Christ came to do. Read it again.
Come on, sir. Book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 17. Think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Right. I didn't come to destroy the law or what the prophets said. All the prophets told you to keep the law. All the prophets told you to do what, Moses laid out for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to do in order to get the kingdom, in order to rule the earth up under the Most High. Keep going.
Come. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. You know what I mean? Christ did not come to destroy the law or the prophets. You know what I'm saying? He came to fulfill the law and the prophets. Right? Christ came and kept every law. How in the world is it that you can break every law and the law is done away with, but you call yourself a Christian and you talking about the law is done away with? You understand? Like, that's the point, man. Like, our leaders, so-called leaders, these pastors are the ones that are causing our people to be in the conditions we're in. We're in the ghetto because black people followed men who led them to destruction. You know what I'm saying? So Christ is telling the disciples and telling us, don't think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy it, but to fulfill. Keep going.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Right, until heaven and earth pass. No, not a dotting of the I is going to pass from the law. So whenever the earth ain't here no more, which will never be, whenever heaven is not here anymore, which will never be, then the law, you know what I'm saying, is going to be in effect. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Christ is saying. It's never going to go away. The law is never going to be done away with. So any pastor, any preacher telling you that you don't have to keep the law, if you keeping the law, you going against what Christ did. This is Christ speaking right now. Creflo Dollar will tell you that you insulting Christ by keeping the law. That you should go and, be a homosexual. You should go and, rape all the little kids you can get your hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be disrespecting Christ because he died for your sins. You know what I mean? So it's ridiculous. Christ is saying this out of his own mouth. He didn't come to destroy the law, and that not one part of the law is going to pass until heaven and earth pass. All right. So we still here on earth. So while you still living on earth, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Most High expects you to keep every law, every statute, and every commandment. Keep going.
Come, sir. One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
You all, not only our King Christ was supposed to keep and fulfill the law, you supposed to do it too. Keep going.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
Salakia. I got a brother at the door, man. You ain't hear the doorbell ring? I heard it a while ago, but then I don't know why I thought you went. Salakia, brother. The brother said he at the back door. He didn't leave a message on it. Salakia. All right. Now, one Jay should have rang the doorbell again. I'm going to get him when he get in. They ain't ring the doorbell again, huh? We short staffed out this joint, brother. All right. So now one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law until all be fulfilled. Right. So every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, if your father, came over on the slave ships into America, or was taken over to England or to Mexico or Puerto Rico, wherever we were scattered across the four corners of the globe and served our oppressors, served Esau. If you're one of those tribes, then you are required to keep the law. If you don't keep the law, you are going against the Creator. You are going against Christ. You know what I'm saying? So until heaven and earth pass, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. Keep going.
Come, sir.
I heard it, man. I heard the bill. I definitely did. I don't know how I missed it.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach man so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
All right, read that again.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments.
This is Christ speaking. Read it again.
Whosoever therefore.
Since I said all of this before, since Christ said all of that before, that not one jot or one tittle, don't think that I came to destroy the law, but I came to fulfill it. So whosoever therefore
shall break one of these least commandments.
Shall break any one of them, the least of them, the one you think that don't matter anymore. The pork you think don't matter, whoever shall break the least one of them. Keep going.
And shall teach man so.
And he's talking about you pastors. He's talking about you, vacation Bible school leaders. He's talking about you fathers, you mothers, you aunties and uncles and grandmamas who are telling Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that you don't have to keep the law. You know what I'm saying? Love is love. You love who you want to love. You know what I'm saying? Eat what you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate this. It's Jesus' birthday. If you break any one of these least laws and teach other people to do so, then you will be least in the kingdom, man. One day, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are not going to be on the bottom because of this cat that's talking right now. Because of Christ, we all are going to be, on top of all the rest of the other nations. We'll be in the kingdom, but you will be least in that kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You'll be one of them cats that got to watch the slaves all day. You're going to be one of the supervisors, one of the, overseers. What they used to call, you know what I'm saying? The least of the crackers back in the day, they had to sit there on the horse out there in the sun with the rest of the slaves. Nigga, you got to do the hard work, brother. You know what I'm saying? You might not be picking cotton, but you're going to be right there. You know what I'm saying? You'll be least in the kingdom, man. But we fighting for in the I.S.U.P.K is a crown. I'm fighting to not have to be out there with them crackers, man. I've been in the hot sun working long enough. I didn't, you know what I mean? I had to get up early. You had to get up right along with them damn slaves, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? You had to be there. You had to be there before them to open up.
Right.
Not me. I ain't trying to be there. I'm sleeping in, dog. So if you teaching men to go against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you will be least in the kingdom. Keep going.
He shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
That's damn right, man. You brothers that, want to come and get this crown, come on in here, man. It's plenty of work to do. There's plenty of teaching to be done. There's plenty of classes to be taught. You come in here, you put on your all black, you learn and you get up under the men of the Lord and learn and teach them to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. The scripture says that you will be great in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You endure to the end. You will be great in the kingdom. All right. Any more on that? All right. So this is what our, so-called leaders, these pastors in these churches, this is what they doing to Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. They causing us to, go off. You know what I'm saying? They causing us to piss the Lord off. They causing us to stay in this condition we in the school. In I.S.U.P.K, we trying to rush the return of Christ. We trying to show the Lord, like, look, I can put down my vices. I can put down all of my lust and my habits that I had before in order to get the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That you promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We trying to get that. We trying to rush, you know what I'm saying, Christ's return. But you keep following these, Catholic priests. You keep following these imams or, these blackity black womb mans and all of that. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. We are killing ourselves, man. You keep having these abortions. You keep celebrating Christmas and Halloween and 4th of July. Brother, we gonna be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless the Lord have mercy. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir. I wanted to know, since it's saying one man will be...
Is that on? It says on? All right. You might have to turn it up a little bit.
Well, it's saying one man will be least and another man will be great. Is that another precept to show like rank and order even in the kingdom?
Yeah, ranking orders everywhere. I mean, but yeah, this is that's like a foreign thing to us in the world, right? Like you said, is this a precept to show ranking or to prove there's ranking? Or you can definitely use it because nobody really understands that. That's like a given to us in the truth. You know what I'm saying? To the Most High, everything is that way. But that's what Christ is saying. It wasn't known. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's just because you're close. Give it to him and then turn it back. Yeah. All right. Test it out. Test it. Yeah, that shit hot. Hot fire. All right. So yeah, this is definitely, everything is ranking order, but this is what it's saying that one man, it's not saying one man. This is saying anybody who does it, they will be the least. This ain't even talking about one man and another man. This is talking about there's going to be great men and there's going to be men who are on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, as far as like our people are concerned. So, of course, there's ranking order, but this is just saying we all in the truth, right? We all in the truth. To the last man that's in the truth, he's going to be considered great. You know what I'm saying? You an officer of 50 of the truth, you will be a great man in, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because what the scripture said, read that last part one more time.
Come on, sir. But whosoever shall do and teach them.
Talking about the law, whoever shall do and teach the law.
The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. So if you do it now, if you keeping the law and if you teaching the law, you're going to be called great in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. Of course, it's rank and order, but you're going to be great. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't really, you can use it, but this is just saying that all these men who understand and believe what Christ is saying right here, that you teaching that the law is done away with is going to make you on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about the rank on the bottom? You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm the least, it's going to be a bunch of. It's going to be a bunch of niggas that's the least. Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, goddamn, I don't know, whoever. Who cares? Niggas like, okay, you sleeping or you know what I'm saying? Like, of course it's ranked, but they're going to be the least. They're going to be at the bottom doing stupid jobs. They're going to be out there with the niggas picking cotton, or they're going to be over here with the cats who's planting crops or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not the job that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming in here going for that job opportunity that Christ is, telling you right now. I want to teach. I want to teach the law so I'll be great. So I can sit down, ain't got to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, there is rank and order, but this is just saying that it's going to be a bunch of great men who teach the law. There's going to be a bunch of even more, you know what I'm saying, probably that didn't teach the law, that said that the law was done away with, and they're going to be least in the kingdom, man. You're going to be, couple miles from where the crackers live, I would imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like too close, you know what I mean? Like too damn close for me. I want to be way away, gated communities. Yeah, they like right on the other side of the tracks. Like, don't come over here, crackers. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I don't want to be like that, man. I don't want to just, you know what I mean, do it to, or, just be
happy with being an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Like some people can just be, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even happy. They don't even know they Israel. Hell, what's his name? Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan know we Israel. He knows the Israelites are black. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to hold on to that Islam crap. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he teaching, he's gonna be least in the kingdom. He's gonna be right along with them pastors and all of that. You knowing that you an Israelite don't mean a damn thing. These niggas out here raping little boys, knowing that they're, you know, Israel don't mean a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't teaching shit. So at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to get that crown, but I'm trying to be great in there. So for sure, you can use it. It is ranked everywhere in the Bible. Everything is ranked in order. So. All right. Was there any more? Did I finish off that scripture? Okay. All right. Okay. So, again, these pastors are messing us up. Let's get it in Ezekiel. We'll bring that out, man, because these laws are very important, man. And these and what these pastors are doing, you know, it's bad enough, you know, what our oppressor is doing, man, but our own people, you know what I'm saying? These people who are, you know, we look up to, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas they don't really follow Esau. Esau more follow us in the world. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know, dress how we dress and talk how we talk, but it's horrible when our own so-called leaders, when there are brothers and sisters who are trying to follow the Most High, don't understand that you got to keep these laws. Like it's very important. It's different for a nigga that just wants to be a full out, you know, drug addict. You know what I'm saying? Or a broad that just wants to be a full out whore. You know what I'm saying? But people that are trying to, they going to church, man, and they telling you like, nah, you ain't got to follow the laws. The laws is not what's important. So I'm going to get into them, and then I'm going to go into some of this, you know, definitely got to go into these homos. They pissed me off this week. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wanted.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17.
Oh, did I say that?
No, you didn't give me.
No, Ezekiel 34. You said 3. 3 is a good one too.
34
and 10.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 10. Thus said the Most High Power, behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand.
Matter of fact, Salakia. I'm gonna have to go up. Just go to 1. That's fine.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34 and verse 1. And the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith the Most High Power unto the shepherds, Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves.
Right, woe, man. In the Bible, Old English, woe is destruction, man. The Lord is saying destruction is going to come to these so-called shepherds, man. Every pastor, that's what he calls them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the people in this church, his congregation are the sheep that he shepherds. He's the shepherd of the flock, you know what I'm saying, of the Lord. So, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is saying, prophesying through Ezekiel, that woe is going to come to these so-called shepherds who are not feeding their flock, who are not feeding the Lord's people, you know what I'm saying? But they're feeding themselves, man. These shepherds, you know what I mean? They don't care about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They care about their pockets, man. Every pastor that you know has got a Cadillac or a Rolls Royce. He's eating deliciously while blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in the hood where his church is are suffering. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, you know what I mean? Like every pastor, like these scriptures, these prophecies, they let us know it's a shame we went to church all them years and didn't know it was talking about your corrupt ass. You know what I'm saying? Like this cat in the pulpit every week reading out this Bible, but he ain't reading this. Because if he read this, you know what I'm saying, you would not be there. Your grandmama would not be giving all of her rent money to the pastor. You know what I'm saying? But like it says, these pastors don't care about your grandmother.
or her rent or nothing like that. He's eating fine. You know what I'm saying? So woe unto these pastors or these shepherds, woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherds feed the flock? You know what I'm saying? So the shepherds of Israel, the people, the men that are over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they are worried about themselves. They are selfish bastards. Shouldn't you be taking care of your flock, man? Like when has a sheep ever fed the shepherd? You know what I'm saying? What sheep on a farm do you know feeds the shepherd, man? The shepherd is eating. Meanwhile, the sheep are starving. Keep going.
Come. Verse 3. Yea, slack it. Ye eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool. Mm-hmm. Ye kill them that are fed. Slack it, that are feed.
No, that are fed.
Come. But ye feed not the flock.
Right, like man, listen. What these pastors are telling you that the law is done away with. They are killing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians all over the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas is out here getting all type of sexually transmitted diseases, man. You know what I mean? Like overdosing. You know what I mean? I'm sure everybody that is on the, what do they say when they say like call their name the Black Lives Matter brothers and sisters that unfortunately had to lose their lives because of these shepherds that they follow every damn Sunday. Philando Castile, I guarantee you, went to church every week. I guarantee him and his woman and his baby girl went to church every week. You know what I'm saying? And because they did not know that they were supposed to be keeping every law, statutes, and commandment, you know what I'm saying? Like they out here, man, they don't know how to deal with these crackers, man. They don't, or their oppressors. Like they don't know how to deal with, situations in where, if you in the truth, it's common day, everyday thing. You know what I mean? Like you know how to deal with the police. You know how to deal with your woman. You know how to deal with, temptation or your lust or peer pressure or whatever you want to call it, man. This brother, you know what I'm saying? Like he lost his life, man. Sandra Bland lost her life. So many other brothers, and I'm just talking about the Black Lives Matter police shootings, you know what I'm saying? Let alone these niggas who are selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? These women who are, fixing a Sunday meal, and giving everybody high blood pressure and the gout, you know what I'm saying? Let alone, I mean, it's so many things that the Lord is punishing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians for. And if we had a right shepherd, you know what I'm saying, like these priests that are in the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying, like Captain Tazariak, you know what I'm saying, General Shalimar, you know what I'm saying, General Muhammad, Commander GEN.YAHANNA, all, everyone in the school doing their job, man, teaching brothers, risking their life, hazarding their lives, sacrificing their time and their money and everything just so blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians can eat, man, right. So that they can get something that is going to be, prosperous to them. You know what I mean? Like our people are not going to starve. As long as, the I.S.U.P.K under Commander GEN.YAHANNA exists, man, we ain't going to let our people starve. You know what I'm saying? But these pastors, they dressing lovely. You know what I'm saying? You paying your tithes every week, or however they do it in the Christian church. You paying your tithes, you paying offering, building fund, this, that, and the third, and nobody sees anything. The pastor is living deliciously. He's living in the best suits, driving the best cars, you know what I'm saying, eating that Red Lobster after every service, you know what I'm saying, and you going home eating fatback and hog maw and what have you, you know what I'm saying, that grandmama cooked, and our people are suffering behind our so-called leaders. All right, keep going.
Yes, sir. Come. Verse 4. The disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which is sick.
Right. So what does this mean? What does that mean? The disease have you not healed?
It's saying like, it's like disease.
Right. The pastors, the shepherds are supposed to heal them.
Come. Mm-hmm. Like, because if you got a disease, that means you're weak. And if you tell them, black, Hispanics, and Native Indians that the law is done away with, you're not strengthening them. You are giving them up to, whatever it is that is making breaking the laws is going to, make them weak instead of, strengthen them.
Right. So, okay, basically, like how the brother is saying, like our people they're sick. They are diseased. The reason why we getting high, the reason why we got our number one in heart disease and cancer and all of these other things is because you eating pork is not a sin. You know what I'm saying? The law is done away with. The Lord doesn't care about that. So my people are sick. How can I heal them? Tell them that the Lord said you ain't supposed to eat this. You ain't supposed to do that. Nigga, stop smoking cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? You won't have cancer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like our people are sick and they are dying because your pastors are telling you that the law is done away with. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I just saw in the news last week, man, about a mother who, is abusing her 5-week-old baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all type of things. Why? Because she's sick. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to get high, but this baby needs diapers. Like forget this baby. You know what I'm saying? Forget this and that and the third. She's living like these pastors are living. She eating fine. She getting whatever she wants, and the baby is starving. You know what I'm saying? And like our people need somebody. They need real leaders. They need real leadership to heal them. You know what I'm saying? To feed them. What does it say? The disease have ye not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we supposed to build brothers up, man. Like we supposed to, get brothers off drugs, get sisters out of the conditions they're in. You know what I'm saying? Sisters out here with no father because she was a damn monster and wanted to do whatever she wanted to do, and nobody wanted to stay around her. That nigga was just horrible and he wanted to do whatever he wanted to, or he had another woman, whatever the case was. End of the day, it's our job to step in and to heal them, to raise them up, to strengthen them. You know what I'm saying? But your pastors in that Christian church and the Muslim mosque, that's not what they do. You know what I'm saying? Neither can they do it. Hell, you know what I mean? So keep going.
Come, sir. Neither have ye bound up that which is broken. Mm-hmm. Neither have ye brought up again that which was driven away. Neither have ye sought that which was lost.
All right, man. That's you. You are the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. You were the brothers and sisters that were driven away into the four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? In I.S.U.P.K, we bring in brothers and sisters back unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, like any shepherd, if your sheep got lost, if your sheep, grazing your sheep and one gets lost, one gets you as a good shepherd, you gonna go and get that sheep back. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go look for that lost sheep. Well, that's what we do, man. That's what these classes are for. That's why we hit these streets like we do. That's why we, you know what I mean? Like we looking for the lost sheep of the Most High, you know what I'm saying, and of Christ, you know what I mean, of our shepherds, the real shepherds, man. So, you know what I mean, that's what Ezekiel is prophesying about these so-called leaders. Like you should not look to them as your leaders. You should not listen to them. Keep going.
Come. Neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with force and with cruelty have ye ruled them.
You know about that. You know about them Christian crusades, man. You know about, what I mean? Like, listen, that's how Christianity is so popular now, man. By the sword, man, by force and by cruelty. You know what I'm saying? Our people destroyed, man. And that's the point. Like these so-called leaders, these so-called people who had power and authority, they caused our people to go astray. You know what I'm saying? And they supposed to, like it's a horrible thing, man. You know what I'm saying? What is happening to our people, what happened to our people over the course of history, but it's going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? That they still tell you the law is done away with. They still, you know what I'm saying? Now they ain't got to use the sword on you no more. Hell, they've given you every vice and every desire of your heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's Christianity. You know what I mean? That's Christianity today, man. You can be a homosexual, come right in church and get married. Bring your gay husband up in here. If you a man, you got a husband, and y'all coming to church, both in the choir. You know what I'm saying? You and your woman coming in here, y'all are, whatever, deacons, I guess they can be ministers. They on the pulpit doing the sermons and all of that. End of the day, brother, our people are destroyed and ass backwards because of our so-called leaders, because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. All right, keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 5. And they were scattered because there is no shepherd, and they became meat to all the beasts of the field.
Right, that's what happened, man. Because we didn't have nobody of our people, man, a good shepherd, somebody that actually loved blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, your shepherd, we became prey to all the other nations, to the beasts of the field. You know what I'm saying? So it should have been where we had somebody who looked after us, like Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like Moses, like Nehemiah and Ezra and Isaiah and Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? Brothers who looked out for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. But you know what? You niggas wanted them killed. You wanted to go and follow Baal. You wanted to celebrate Christmas. You wanted to be a faggot. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to do all of that and not follow the men of the Lord. Not listen to them. Not listen to the men who really did give a damn about you. And you want to listen to the nigga that really don't care, but he sounds wonderful. Like the law is done away with. You do what you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's the other white meat. It's the alternative lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And now we have become prey to everyone. Now everyone eats off of your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you have no sense, because you have no knowledge, no discipline, no nothing. Our people are dying by the tens of thousands because of these so-called leaders, man, who let us down. Right. Keep going.
Yes, sir. When they slapped it, and they became meat to all the beasts of the field.
All right, you got the door. You got, if you would read for me, you got the mic. Pick up where you left off.
Verse 5.
Nice and loud.
Ezekiel 34, verse 5. And they were scattered because there is no shepherd, and they became meat to all the beasts of the field. When they were scattered, my sheep wandered throughout all the mountains and upon every high hill.
Right, nigga. What is that? What is that talking about? The mountains and the high hill? Do you know? Okay, in the Bible, when you see a lot of times, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like when it talks about this, especially like a prophecy, when it says the mountains or the high hills, it's talking about governments. You know what I'm saying? Like mountains represents governments. Like, you know, the Mount Zion is the government of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our government. But there are other mountains. There are other hills, smaller governments. You know what I'm saying? Like smaller mountains. So it says we went and we wandered among every other government, every other nation, every other philosophy, every other religion. That's where we went. You know what I'm saying? Something else that was high unto us. You know what I'm saying? Like we look to it like, oh man, that Christianity, that's the thing. That Islam, that's what every black person should be doing. That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the governments that we went and followed behind. You know what I'm saying? The laws that we followed behind. All right, so where we? My sheep wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill. Keep going.
Yea, my flock was scattered upon all the face of the earth, and none did search for them. Seek after them, flock. 7. Therefore, ye shepherds, hear the word of the Lord. As I live, saith the Most High, surely because my flock became a prey, and my flock became meat to every beast of the field, because there was no shepherd, neither did my shepherds search for my flock. But the shepherds fed themselves and fed not my flock. 9. Therefore, O ye shepherds, hear the word of the Most High. Thus saith the Most High Power, behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand.
Read that part again.
Behold, I am against the shepherds, and I will require my flock at their hand.
What does that mean, brother? Do you know what that means? He will require the flock at their hands.
So like, is that saying they're going to be held responsible?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's their fault. It's not the sheep's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because the sheep didn't have a shepherd to come and look for them, and they was lost in every damn philosophy and believing everything. You telling them that the law is done away with, that they can eat whatever they want. Christmas is a wonderful thing. The Lord is holding men who want responsibility and men who want authority and power. He's holding them responsible. This is why we tell brothers when they come in here, be careful what you asking for, brother. You come in here, you're going to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? You drop your sword, don't think that you got out of it. You're held accountable. You taught people, you did this, that, and the third. You don't want to come in here, brother. You do not want to do this job. These Christian pastors, Muslim imams, Catholic priests, they led our people astray. They caused our people to become meat and prey for all these other nations. And the Lord is holding them accountable. They're responsible for what happened to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Keep going.
And I will require my flock at their hand and cause them to cease from feeding the flock.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves anymore, for I will deliver my flock from their mouth, that they may not be meat for them.
And that's what's happening, man. That's what we are championing in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I'm saying? For brothers and sisters to get out of all of these philosophies and religions that they're in. The Lord is going to take the authority and the power from Creflo Dollar, from, Louis Farrakhan or whoever else you can imagine. You know what I'm saying? Who the niggas polite? Who the niggas listen to? You know what I'm saying? Like in the world, I don't know. These people who are so-called the shepherds and the leaders of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, who are sheep, who are stupid. No offense. When I say stupid, I'm not saying it that way. Let me change the word. Ignorant is better. I was going to stick with stupid. I was going to say it again because I couldn't think of one. Ignorant is better. And it's just because, listen, they stupid. Like, kids are stupid to me. It's not a knock. Like, they don't know nothing. So ignorant is better. That's what it is. They like children. They're like sheep. Sheep aren't really stupid. They do what sheep do. They follow the leader. Who's in front? You know what I'm saying? A kindergarten kid, he's going to follow whoever's in front. They had a line leader when I was in school. They follow whoever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fight. It ain't no nothing. Ain't no student council president in kindergarten. You know why? Because kids are stupid. They don't know no better. They don't want authority. They don't want to rule. They don't want to come up with nothing. They don't have no ambition. They don't have nothing. Well, that's what you are. You know what I'm saying? Until you decide to follow the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't follow after, my own thing or what somebody else say is right, whatever anymore. Like, I understand. I have my own belief in what I think is right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. So at the end of the day, our people for a long time were just sheep, like led to the slaughter. That's how you kill sheep. You know what I'm saying? That's what it said in the scripture. They like sheep led to the slaughter, ain't it? You know why? Because they're just going to go. They don't realize that you're going to your death. Just bad. Straight on to the goddamn butcher. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And these so-called leaders of our people, the Lord said he's taking that from you. You know what I'm saying? You ate fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all flew in jets and drove nice cars and wore the finest of clothes and whatever. Cool. I hope you enjoyed yourself because you will be least in the kingdom, is what the scripture says. All right. So we can drop that. We'll get I want to get the one you had, but give me Jeremiah 23 first, just to bring this point home. I just want to beat up some Christian pastors today, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like these so-called leaders, and I say Christian all the time because everyone is Christian to us. So-called Muslims are Christian. Blackity black Egyptologists who follow the Ankh, they're Christian. You know what I'm saying? They say it themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, they're Christian. They all the same, man, because all the things that they're doing is just some religion that is different from what is actually following the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And we're holy. We're separate. Everything else, y'all are just following idols. You're just worshiping something that is not the true power. You know what I'm saying? So they all Christian to me. You know what I mean? But get that. Hold on. Somebody had a question too. But go ahead. If you got it, whichever one of y'all got that, give me 23. What is it? 23 and 23.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 23.
I believe that's where it's at. You say woe to the pastors.
Wow.
23 and I don't know. Let me get there. Seems like it's 23. 23 and Oh, this started once. Salakia.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
It's an ongoing thing. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are the 12 lost sheep, or the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. You are his lost sheep. You are, the sheep of his pasture. This is what it's talking about. We read it in the last one. It's speak unto Israel. You know what I'm saying? Woe unto these cats. You are the sheep. But we'll get it. It's all over. Keep going.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Most High. Therefore, thus saith the Most High power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people.
The power of what?
Of Israel.
Right, that's who his sheep are. You know what I'm saying? He's the God of Israel. They are his sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, therefore, thus saith the Yahweh, the power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. His people is Israel. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and I have not visited them.
No, and read it again.
Come.
That's the last part.
And driven them away, and have not visited them.
Right, like it's talking about the pastors. It ain't the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This is the pastors that have not visited the sheep that have been driven away. Where are they driven away? To Christianity, to Islam, to slavery over here, to servitude over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't visiting. We not looking for, man. We in the I.S.U.P.K, we go to the prison. We go to the prison to search for the Lord's sheep. You understand? Because we have to visit them. Because they're in prison don't mean we go to every city, every state, every country we can possibly get to look for the Lord's lost sheep. Keep going.
Yes, sir. And have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith the Most High.
Right, the Lord say, I'm gonna visit on you, man. It's like, nigga, I'm gonna come see you. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord is like, man, because of what you're doing, I'm gonna come see you. You know what I'm saying? Because of what you're not doing. Yeah, man. So the Lord saying, because you didn't go and visit them, I'm gonna visit you. I'm gonna see you. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whether I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase.
Right, like all you cats, these pastors, these imams, these priests, these whatever, who called yourselves, the shepherds over blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. What is the chiefs? What is them shamans? Whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call them, what the voodoo ones is. I guess voodoo priests, right? Whatever these people was that considered themselves leaders and, authorities over the Lord's people, the Lord is like, man, look, I'm going to gather them from wherever they went. Wherever y'all went into Christianity, the Lord is coming to get you. Wherever you was at, the Lord is coming to get you. You know what I mean? And that's what the I.S.U.P.K is doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We are the hand of the Lord, man. We going out here and we are gathering the lost sheep of the tribes of Israel, right? I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase, man. And you understand that's what we're doing, man. Like, these brothers and sisters you see coming into the school, you know what I'm saying, is just the prophecy of the Lord, the prophecy that he gave unto Ezekiel, man. Like, we say it all the time, Most High in Christ. Like, it ain't me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, the reason why brothers and sisters are coming to where they need to be, finding out what tribe they from, finding out their nationality, coming to their folds, is because, first of all, the Lord said it was going to happen. Second of all, it ain't us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord is doing this. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our damn job being the shepherds
of the Lord's people, man, and gathering them and taking care of them and healing them and strengthening them and protecting them the way any shepherd is supposed to. You know what I'm saying? That's what he required of us. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 4. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them.
I just explained that. Keep going.
Come. And they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Most High.
There you go, man. You come into the truth, man. Yeah, you come under real shepherds, brothers that, men of the Lord that really care about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, that care about the lost sheep of the Most High. They are going to get fed. They are going to eat. They are going to learn what they need to learn. They're going to know what they need to know, and they will not lack a damn thing. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 5. Behold, the days come, saith the Most High, that I will raise up David, a righteous branch.
Unto David. Take your time.
Yes, sir. Behold, the days come, saith the Most High, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
All right, you gotta be careful with these, you know what I'm saying? Young cats coming into the school, you know what I'm saying? Christians that's listening, you know what I mean? Like, they love that one, you know what I mean? Rastafarians. He's gonna raise up unto David a righteous branch, meaning out of the seed of David, out of David's sons, is going to come a righteous branch. It's going to come like out of his family tree. That's why it's calling it a branch. Out of the family tree of David, the Lord is going to raise up a righteous branch, a righteous seed that's going to come out of him. Go ahead.
And a king shall reign and prosper, and shall exalt and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
All right, okay. So that's talking about Yahawashi, our king, you know what I'm saying, who was prophesied to come before he was ever, around. But again, the point is that we're going to get a righteous leader, a righteous shepherd, man. They're coming. We, for a long time, had these, child molesters and these money grubbing, filthy pigs, you know what I'm saying, who were over us and didn't give a damn about us, took all the grandmama money then, you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. And now, because of, the Most High's mercy, because of him giving us a righteous brother and a righteous leader in Yahawashi and Christ, you know what I'm saying, and continuing on, you know what I mean, into now, in 2021, we got a hardcore brother, you know what I'm saying, by the name of Yohanna, you know what I'm saying, Commander General Yohanna, ruling over the whole nation of Israel, making sure that the sheep get fed, making sure that they're taken care of, making sure, you know what I'm saying. And listen, I learned it from him, man. I gotta give him credit. I didn't do this by reading in the Bible. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your grandmother, your grandfather didn't learn this by reading the Bible, man. It had to be some hardcore cat over the whole course of history. Check your book. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go read about Moses. Go read about Nehemiah or Noah. Go read about Yahawashi or Peter or all these brothers, man, that they were the ones that were sitting there and making sure that Negroes ate. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that they knew what they should do, whether you liked it or not. They killed us because we was telling them what they should do. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you love your pastor. You love Creflo Dollar. You know what I'm saying? You love Oprah. You love all these idiots who are over you and tell you the stuff that's going to get you killed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, like, this is what it is, man. So we can go ahead and drop that. Let me get the question online real quick. The other one, we'll get to it. Somebody had a question. Okay. I want to know if we sin, do we have to actually get a lamb or dove for a sin offering? Okay. So in the law, it does tell you that, if certain laws, you could atone for your sin by giving a sacrifice. Okay. This was given to us in rulership. This is what you have to understand. The Lord gave us these laws coming out of Egypt, that if we, did certain things, we get a lamb, a choice lamb, one without blemish,
I don't know a nigga that has any flock of anything. Nigga ain't got a flock of ducks, ain't got a flock of nothing, flock of geese. You ain't got a flock of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know like how that would even be possible nowadays, and it wasn't, and the Lord knew it. You know what I'm saying? We're reading these prophecies in Ezekiel and Jeremiah about, you know, and in Matthew, Christ was saying it, you know, about what was going to happen to us in the future. And this is what happened. Moses said it in Deuteronomy, man, that we would be scattered from corners of the globe, that we would, you know, serve our enemy in one of all things. Right. So you don't have a flock of lamb. You know what I'm saying? You can't choose the best one. When you go to the store, if you wanted to get a whole lamb, if you wanted to go to the farm and get a lamb, you're not getting one necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, generally, that's not what we do now. Why don't we do that? Because Christ became the sacrifice for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He became what we needed in captivity. In captivity, we don't have lambs. We don't have our own farms. We don't have our own stores. We don't have any of these things, right? So we'll get it. What do you got?
It's got the law for it.
Okay, we'll go ahead and read that first. One of you priests, man, one of my seasoned brothers, man, go ahead and type me in or give me the scripture. I'm short-handed over here, man. I need the scripture on Christ one time. I believe it's in Hebrews. One time he went and became a sacrifice for us. Type that in. Put it in your concordance on your Google machine. It should come up. I'm going to have you go ahead and read the law. Okay, this is the original, right? This is where it started from. Go ahead.
Come, sir. The book of Leviticus, chapter 6 and verse 24. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, saying, This is the law of the sin offering, and the place where the burnt offering is killed shall be the sin offering. Shall the sin offering be killed before the Most High? It is most holy. The priest that offer it, for sin shall eat it, and the holy place shall be eaten, in the court of the tabernacle of the congregation. Whatsoever shall touch the flesh thereof shall be holy. And when there is speckle of the blood, and when there is sprinkle of the blood thereof upon the garment, thou shalt wash that whereon it was sprinkled in the holy place.
Okay, yeah, so, okay, what this is, okay, basically, it's just saying, this is not the one you wanted, but like the one you want is where it tells you if you have a sin offering. It might be before this, I don't know if it's after that. This is going into something else. You want the part where it's talking about, as far as the law, here, without blemish, that. You know what I'm saying? This is other parts of the law. This is like later on, right? If you commit a sin, you give that lamb, that sacrifice unto the priest, and the priest they take certain parts out of the lamb, they put it on the altar, light it as a burnt offering, as an incense, as a smell to the Lord. See that you following these laws, how the Lord wanted you to go down with it. And it's a beautiful thing unto him, and the Lord would forgive you for the sin that you committed. And then the priest would eat all the rest of the lamb, right? The priest meaning today called Haitians, so-called Haitians, but the Levites. The Levites would eat the meat, and they had to be holy. They couldn't be unclean. They couldn't have had sex the night before. They couldn't have touched a dead body the day before. They would have to be holy. They would have to be clean. And you couldn't eat that unless you were, on that level. So nowadays we have no Levitical priesthood. The priesthood is not based off of you being a Levite, in other words.
The priests of today are after the order of Melchizedek, which was never a Levite. Christ was that same thing. Christ was not a Levite, but Christ became the high priest. He became what only a Levite could be in what we're reading right now. So what happened was the order of the priests changed. The order of who made the atonement. Like if you didn't have a priest in your land, how could you bring a sacrifice? How could you bring a lamb or a turtle dove or anything to the Most High to be sacrificed? Who was going to sacrifice it? Your mama, your auntie? Who was going to do it? Was some Judite brother, some Ephraimite brother going to do it for you? It wasn't going to do it. You had to have a Levite there to do it. Well, after Christ came on the scene, the Most High changed the priesthood. He set up the priesthood under Moses and Aaron to be just from one particular tribe, one particular bloodline. They would be the priest. This was their job. They wouldn't get any inheritance. They would be in every one of our other lands and our kingdoms throughout the land. Well, once we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, and every one of us pissed the Lord off and were cut off, it was no need for sacrifice anymore. We was all like rounded up in the sin. Like we was done. You know what I'm saying? We was going into slavery. He was going to scatter us across the four corners of the globe. You can sacrifice all the lambs you want to. The Lord ain't paying you no damn attention. You know what I'm saying? These crackers can kill you and whip you with whips and feed your baby to alligators, and the Lord don't give a damn. You understand? That's what happened to us. So Christ had to come and make atonement. He made it to where this brother who did not commit one sin became that lamb without a blemish. We don't get it. Whoever got it, I'm sure one of these priests didn't put it up right now. It's Hebrews 10. So go to Hebrews 10. Brother said, Jimmy Remy said Psalms 50. Not Jimmy Remy. I know that cat, man. I used to know him. I don't know who that is, man. Big up to Jimmy. Jimmy. That's my nigga, Jimmy Remy. That's my nigga. All right. So Jimmy Remy got Psalms 50 and 7. You would get Psalms 50 and 7 for me. If you want to, I don't know if you ain't taking notes, so you good. Yeah, give me Psalms 50. Nashad, give me Hebrews 10. And you start it at, he said 12, and I'm going to see if I need to go before that, though. Okay. Start at 1. I'm gonna try not to say too much so you can get
the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 1.
All right, so we in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 1. This is where Paul is talking about it. I know, like I think the one Jimmy gave me is in Psalms where it's it's like a prophecy before it happens. I believe if that's the one I'm thinking of. But this is after it already happened. Okay, so we're gonna read this one first, and I'll get Psalms after that. We just read one in the Old Testament. So go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. The book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 1. For the law having shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of things.
Right. In other words, what does this mean? Anybody understand that the law to come, but not the what? What? Not the very image of things. But not the very image of the things. What does that mean? Anybody understand what that's talking about? Here's what it's talking about, right? Okay, so best way how I like to think about it is just me, right? So how I like to think about it is like somebody who we call the Most High is the creator of all things. He knows how the things he created work. He knows what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see movies with scientists and they want to test out the stuff that they created and they're going to see, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go through trials and this and that and the third to see how this thing moves and how it operates and, what its, malfunctions are or whatever. The Most High is above. He's on a whole nother level. Like He created you with something that no other creation has. You know what I'm saying? Like you have this thing in you, like this this the best word I could think of. Y'all got a better one. It's like a godlike power, like a ability. Like you think that you should be, niggas say it all the time, like we got free will. Nigga, you don't have free will.
Right.
But you're the type, you've been made to think that you do. You believe and you feel like, nigga, I can do what I want to. Nigga, no the hell you can't. The Lord can kill you every time you do something wrong. Every time, nigga, you out here popping whores, raping people, doing everything. The Lord can kill you every time if he wanted to. He's allowing you to think like that, to move like that. Otherwise, you would never move like that. If the Lord just dropped a lightning bolt out the sky every time somebody did something evil, you'd be like, whoa, I would not do that. I'd never do that. You'd make sure your kids never did that. You'd raise them, you'd beat the hell out your kids. Make sure they never did that all day, because you know what I'm saying? But people have this complex, like they think, well, the Lord created you to have that. You know what I'm saying? He created men and women to have that, to think that they are something important and something powerful, right? So in this, like it's saying right here, you know, like the law, the Lord set it up so that you could realize that you really ain't doing nothing, that you really ain't shit at the end of the day, like so that you could really, it's like I said, for any, like I could beat the hell out of my kids and make them not do what I wanted them to do. But the way the Lord created us, eventually you're going to do it anyway. You're going to try it. You're going to just because you want to. We all were teenagers. You know what I'm saying? You were scared of your parents. You were scared of a whooping for a good 10, 11 years. 11 years passed. You was like, you know what? I could take that whooping. I'm not really scared of this whooping no more. I'm sneaking out the house. I'm going to smoke this weed. I'm going to have sex over here. I'm going to do that. And then you get, you know, crabs, or you get locked up, or whatever the case happens. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, God damn, I need to leave these whores alone. Just like Dad said, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You end up finding out, you end up learning. So the law that your father gave you, it was the law. It was a shadow of the things to come. Like I know, I got a ton of kids. I know when I tell them what to do and what not to do, they're gonna do it. Because they have this complex in them. They have this, I keep saying complex, not complex. But y'all know what I mean. They got this thing in them, you know what I'm saying, where they think that, you know, they're going to get away with it. They're going to slide by and it's not going, Dad ain't never going to see, he'll never know. But the reason why I told you is not because I'm going to know, it's because something horrible is going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that to happen to you. You're going to be stuck, you know what I'm saying? But then they're going to have to find out the hard way. So this shadow, for the law having a shadow of things to come and not the very image of the things, is kind of like that. It's kind of like the Lord told us what not to do, but we didn't know. Like when you're 6, you listen. No. Okay. But the Lord knew you had to go through some stuff. We had to go and break every law and go into slavery. The Lord knew this. Y'all know that, right? What a priest said.
When Moses told us, like, if we do it, that we were going to slavery.
That's not it. That's not the priest. That's not the Lord telling us that it was going to happen. He said, if you did it, it would happen. This is like your parents at 6 telling you, like, if you do this, you're not going to get to ride your bike. Shh, I ain't doing that. You don't do it. But the Lord said that they are going to do it before they ever even did it. Y'all know that? Nobody know that scripture? I believe it's right, or it's after what you talking about. Yeah. Though. It's in I believe it's 32. It's in Deuteronomy 30 or 32, one of them chapters. The Lord is the song of Moses. He said to write this testimony against them, because as soon as they're going to do this, before we ever did it, it's not like the Lord didn't know. He told you, don't do this, don't do that, He went and told Moses, like, nigga, write this down as a testimony, because they're going to do it. He knew you was going to do it.
It's like I was going to say, when he said, my people are stiff-necked people.
I don't know. You have to get it. I believe it's like I said. I just told you it's probably 32. 30. It's between chapter 30 and 32 in Deuteronomy. It's one of them chapters. Moses has to write out this song as a testimony that we are going to break the laws that the Lord told us not to break. It wasn't a question. It was never a question. The Lord told us not to do it. He's told Moses, yo, go tell them, don't break these laws. Don't do this. This is the law. Don't do it. But the law had a shadow of the things to come. It's not that we weren't going to. He knew we was dumbass kids. He knew we was stupid. He knew we was going to see Christmas trees and be like, oh. He knew we was going to see white whores and be like, oh my God. Telling you. All right, not a joke. It's right there. It's amazing. Like before Moses even died, before we even got the kingdom, he told Moses that that's what we were going to do. And I'm going to do all of those things that I said was going to happen to them. He told Moses we about to get our ass whooped before it ever even happened, before we did anything. I'm going to beat their ass. But anyway, what it says, for the law having a shadow of good things to come and not the very image of the things, can never with those sacrifices which they offered year by year continually make the comers thereunto perfect. So the way the Lord set it up was we get them precepts, but I'm going to break the first verse down because I'm still in verse 1. The law was the shadow of the things to come. The law was to set us up to be rulers on this earth. The entire earth under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High and be 100 with it, to be genuine, to be, really righteous and upstanding people. You know what I'm saying? No, just like a kid, they'll do it when you're there. Okay, don't touch that. When you're standing right there, they ain't gonna touch it. As soon as your ass leave, they're gonna do it. They think you don't see them, they think you don't hear them, they're gonna say it, they're gonna do it. But the Lord knew it, you know what I'm saying? And that's how he did us. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. As soon as they get fat, as soon as they wax fat, as soon as they, get this wonderfulness that I've got planned for them getting this kingdom, their head gonna get big. They're gonna think they somebody, and they're gonna go and do whatever the hell they want to do. You got it?
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31 and verse 20. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swore unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves and waxen fat, then will they turn unto other gods and serve them and provoke me.
This is before we ever even got the kingdom. He told Moses to write it down as like proof that the Most High is real, that Moses is the prophet. He made him write it down. So he's giving you the into the meat of it. Y'all can go and read it on your own. He told him to sit down and write this as a testimony. Go ahead.
Then will they turn unto other gods and serve them and provoke me and break my covenant. Mm-hmm. And it shall come to pass when many evils and troubles are befalling them, that this song shall testify against them as a witness.
There it is. Yeah. So write it down that this song shall testify them as a witness. 32, and it talks about all of those things that's going to happen. But the Lord told Moses before it ever even happened that I know I created them. This is what it's going to be wonderful. A land flowing with milk and honey. And all we do is hear about it. Niggas in America don't even know what that means. What the hell does that mean? What is a land flowing with? Is the water milk? Does it flow? Is the waterfalls milk and honey? That's what it is. Just that. That was like a wonderful thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Milk and honey. You know what I mean? But anyway, the point of it is that even though the Lord gave us every law through Moses, we was going to break it. He knew that we was going to wax fat, and then many troubles befall us. Once you go to jail, once you get punished, once you get them crabs, nigga, once you get syphilis and gonorrhea and AIDS and diabetes and high blood pressure, and the police is killing you in the street for no reason. Once all this stuff happened to you, I bet then you come and listen to them crazy Power Ranger niggas on the block. I bet you listen then. I bet you shut your goddamn mouth then.
I bet you ask 1,000,001 questions so you can stop hurting, so you can stop burning and stinging in the fire and the indignation of the Most High. I bet they get it there, and I bet they will never go back. It'll be like running with scissors and poking an eye out. I bet you never after that. If you what your mama said, don't run with them scissors. You don't poke an eye. I bet you poke an eye out. I bet you won't walk fast with scissors. I bet you won't. When many evils befall you, then you'll be like, shit, I believe it. The Most High is real, nigga. It is a real thing to serve him. And that's why in the I.S.U.P.K. do what we do. It's why we say what we say, because we didn't have many evils befall us. I don't need no goddamn lamb. I'm not popping no more whores. I refuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to the Christmas celebrations you throwing. I'm not doing none of that. It doesn't even appeal to me, man. It's like I had my eye poked out. I don't want no parts of none of that. You understand? So that's what the Lord is saying. The law, which had a shadow of the good things to come, could never. What it said. The law having a shadow of good things to come, and not the very image of the things, can never, with those sacrifices which they offered year by year, continually make the comers thereunto perfect. So even though you was bringing this lamb every year, you commit a sin, and all you got to do is take a lamb and go and sacrifice the lamb. It's not going to make you perfect. That lamb didn't do anything. That was just the law to try to curtail what the hell you was doing. Like if you had to give away a piece of jewelry or one of your cars every time you committed a sin, it's supposed to make you stop. But when you're rich, when you on top, when you ruling, you like, nigga, another car. I was tired of that bitch anyway. I don't give a shit. Hey, take this motherfucking car with no blemish. This bitch got 2 miles on it. I don't even care. Just take that. But when you go and live in the ghetto and it take every part of your check to have that one car, what you talking about a lamb? You can't afford a lamb. You had, nigga, there was some high holy days you had to bring like 7 lambs and like 4 bullets and this and that and the third. Nigga, you can't buy one. Let a nigga try and go and buy a lamb right now. We was at the Passover, them joints was going for like $600. Bro, niggas was going, 3 or 4 niggas putting in on a lamb. You right. We was like, yo, me and you and we gonna get that one. Who gonna cut his throat? I don't know, nigga. Rock, paper, scissors. I have no clue because you can't afford it. We just wanted to kill the shit. I mean, I'm saying that's all we wanted to do. Never did that before. I wanted to feel like a farmer. I wanted to feel like I was doing something. I couldn't even afford to do that. So this is the point. Whoever asked the question, as far as the lamb is concerned, it was to curtail what you was doing. It was to try to make you to stop sinning, just like any father would do to their child. You know what I'm saying? If you do this, you're not gonna get to go outside tomorrow. You don't get to ride your bike. It's supposed to stop you. Like that was the biggest thing to me when I was a kid. I'm gonna ride my bike. My bike? You know what? I'm gonna hold on. Once you got, a certain age, it's like, man, bike don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So it took something else. And that's where slavery came in. That's where racial profiling and your sons and your daughters being taken and murdered and raped and done wrong. It took that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. Like, you don't have to give up no lamb no more. The Lord took everything from you. You know what I'm saying? And gave you Yahweh as a way to stand in, so you ain't got to lose no more sons. You ain't got to lose no more daughters. You don't have to lose your life, niggas. That's all you got left. You know what I'm saying? Right. You ain't got no lambs no more. It's just you. You know what I mean? But he put Christ instead of you, so you don't have to give no damn turtle doves. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to try to catch a turtle dove. Where do you get those from? You can't buy them at the store. Try to catch a turtle dove.
It just came to me like he's doing to Israel like what he did to Job. You know what I'm saying? Like took everything from him, tested him, made him sick, everything. You know what
I mean, again, like when they say the law could not make them perfect, like the scripture says about Job, like the brother brought out, Job was a perfect man in the eyes of the Lord. He was keeping every law. But what Job was not perfect in was in his spirit, like how he, you know what I'm saying, how he dealt with everything. He couldn't get it, you know what I'm saying, until he went through something. You know what I'm saying? Like Job had to go through some stuff in order. That's what Satan was saying. Like, yeah, of course he followed everything. Of course he's perfect. Because you ain't letting nothing happen to him. Let me touch him. Let me go see him. If I can go see him and do what I want to with him, I bet he curse you to your face, nigga, just like every other nigga do. That's what happened. So now we done went through that, sis, and like with your lamb, you ain't got to get no lamb no more, sis. I mean, if you want to keep going through, if slavery is not that bad to you, I mean, maybe, you know, the third world's war, thermonuclear warfare will, you know, wake you the hell up. Or, you know, I don't know. Here's the point. We don't have to do the lamb and the turtle doves anymore. And here's the reason why. Verse 2, I'm just going to run through it. For then, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 2 says, for then would not seem to be offered, because that the worshipers want more conscience of sins. Once you are purged, you wouldn't even, okay, you bringing this sacrifice, it didn't make you perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was going to make you perfect, verse 2 is saying, for then would they not have ceased to be offered? Wouldn't sacrifice have stopped? Like if you was perfect from doing it one time, you would have stopped. Perfect, but nigga, you was given a lamb every 2 days because you was doing something different every 2 days, just like every other Christian. Christians do that all the time. They whore all through the week, go to church on Sunday, it's all wonderful. Then they go right back to it starting on Monday. You know what I'm saying? They would have to give, you would be out of lambs fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Lil Wayne said, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like they in the church on Sunday and King of Diamonds Monday.
Right. You know what I mean? Verse 3 says, but in those sacrifices, there is a remembrance again made of sins every year. For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sins. Like, that doesn't take away your sins. It doesn't take away what you did. What does it do?
It's like it's supposed to make you not want to do the sin no more. You know what I mean? By giving up something that was supposed to be.
Yeah, it doesn't take away your sins. What you did is what you did. But it's supposed to make you not want to do it no more. Like, damn, I messed up. I ain't do that no more, nigga. That was expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't afford that. At the end of the day, again, we was rich. No problem. I got lambs for days. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5. Wherefore, when we cometh into the world, wherefore, when he cometh into the world, he saith, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not, but a body hast thou prepared me. Okay, this is Christ. This is talking about Christ. It says that the Most High said that he don't want y'all sacrifices anymore. It came, you watered it down. You made them sacrifices mean nothing. It's not even a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like, the Lord got to take away this kingdom from you. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord prepared a body of Christ. In burnt offerings and sacrifices, thou hast had no pleasure. Then said I, lo, I come. In the volume of the book, it is written of me, to do thy will, O power. So Christ is saying, lo, I've come to do your will. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming. I'm going to keep these laws. If you want me to die for these people that you love so much, I'll do that. Verse 8, above, when he said, sacrifice and offering and burnt offerings and offering for sin, thou wouldest not, meaning he didn't want it, neither had his pleasure therein, which are offered by the law. This was the law told you to do. You had to offer a sacrifice year by year. If you committed a sin, it's the only way you was going to get, pardoned for that sin. It didn't take away, but it would be like, okay, boom, keep going. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to lock you up. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it no more. Which are offered by the law. Verse 9, then said he, lo, I come to do thy will, O power. He taketh away the first
that he may establish the second. So the Most High took away the law that was at first, which was that you had to give this sacrifice so that he could establish the second, which was Christ, who came to do the will of the Most High. By the which will we are sanctified through the offering of the body of Yahawashi Mashiach once for all. One time it was the sacrifice done. So the first was you had to do it year by year. The lambs, the turtle doves, this, that, and the third. But Christ was given by the Most High to stand in for everything that we did before. You know what I'm saying? And now, if you do something now after this, after you done been through, you know what I mean? Like Christ, when Christ came into the world, they knew that he was, you know, the king of the Jews by the prophecy. But what were the Jews? The Jews were slaves up under the Roman Empire. You understand? Up under Pontius Pilate and Caesar and all of them, these crackers was ruling over them already. We was already in slavery. We had already been scattered. Everybody else was in goddamn Ephesus and Philippi and Greece and Rome and everywhere else. We were scattered every damn where. You know what I'm saying? There was a few niggas left in Jerusalem, and even in our own land, we had white eyes who Christ had to take the death penalty. You understand? So what it says that, you know, verse 10, by the which will, when it says by the which will, the will is the will of the Most High. So by his will, by this will of the Most High, we are sanctified or cleaned up through the offering of the body of Yahawashi Mashiach, ignorantly called Jesus Christ, once and for all. So we're cleaned up from what we did before by the, which is Christ dying, him being the lamb that was sacrificed instead of us taking a lamb every year. You ain't got no lamb, nigga. You're in slavery. You live here, you live there, you on the bottom, you in prison. You can't sacrifice a damn thing. But what you can do is change your life. You can keep these laws, statutes, and commandments based, you know what I'm saying, off of what Christ did and what the Most High allowed to be accepted. Because anybody could have not broken the law, but the Lord didn't have to make that to where now you got a second chance. But Christ, he made it to where now we all got a second chance and we're all sanctified, cleaned up once and all. You don't have to get a lamb every time you sin. You should stop sinning. You shouldn't sin anymore. You shouldn't want to sin. If I came and gave my life for you, instead of you having to give your lamb up, or instead of you having to get stoned to death, what if I was like, yo, sis, I'm just going to come and I know she needs to be stoned to death according to the law. I understand that. But I'm going to take the stoning for her if you just let her go. But this is what Christ did for everyone. The Native Indians, I mean, when I say everyone, not everybody else. That's what he did. So now, if you went back to doing whatever you was doing to get stoned, after they done stoned me to death, after you done watched them hit me with rocks in my head until my brains popped out my ears and my damn eye sockets, if you sat there and watched that happen to me, if you sat there and watched Christ get his hands nailed to a piece of wood and his feet nailed to a piece of wood for you, and you go back to do it, you deserve death. Now you ain't no sense in sacrificing a lamb anymore or a turtle dove. Nigga, for what? You're a horrible, disgusting, evil, and vile human being that you just let another brother lose his life for you, and you're gonna go back to doing the same thing that he just died for when you didn't know. That's the point of what it's saying. One time Christ was sacrificed, he gave his body to clean us all up. So now we all should look to Christ like, what, the Lord gave us another chance. Now I can come back and start keeping the laws. I can leave homosexuality alone. I can leave Christianity and Islam and whatever else alone. I can do that. Like, okay, cool. Most High Christ. And that's what it is. So I think that was the end of it. I don't think, what was it? And the brother had Psalms 50. Give me that real quick. Psalms 50 and 7. Oh, he said 12. Let me get down to 12. 1 second. Verse 11. And every priest standeth daily, ministering and offering oftentimes the same sacrifices. Right? So that's what the Levites were supposed to do. That was their job. All day, oftentimes, the same sacrifice. Nigga come through today. Hey, what's going on in the shop?
Yeah, I got you, nigga. I already know this is a nice one, my nigga. All right, yeah, I know I got a million more like it. All right, no sweat, brother. Yeah, he's dead. The shot be back tomorrow. Do the same damn thing. This is what the priest did. This is their job. Verse 12. But this man, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down on the right hand of the power, from henceforth expecting till his enemies be made offering he had perfected forever. And that's the point of coming into the truth and changing your life, following the law, statutes, and commandments. The Most High gave us an opportunity to actually be perfect. When it says in that first verse that, you know, the law having a shadow of very things, like the very things is you did a bunch in your life. You didn't had, you know, how many boyfriends, you didn't popped how many whores, you didn't had how many abortions, you didn't smoked as much crack as you could get your lips around. Okay, now you have the opportunity to change, right? So now you can be perfect, because otherwise, why would you stop? Nobody's killing you. You still alive. You smoked crack yesterday. You didn't die. You popped a whore yesterday. You still ain't got AIDS, or you ain't go get tested. You ain't died. Why would you stop? Why do you know? So end of the day, the point of it was for us to go through all of the hell, all of the punishments that the Lord said that we was going to go through, and to make a decision for yourself. Are you going to keep running with scissors, nigga? You have one eye. You got one eye left, nigga. You can keep running. It's on you. I ain't going to kill you. Let you kill your stupid ass self. Go get high. Go get AIDS. Pop all the whores you want to. Have as many baby daddies or as many niggas you want to. Don't matter. Go kill yourself. Ain't nobody got to stone you no more. Ain't no priest out here stoning, cutting heads off no more. You just kill your stupid self and pass it on to all the other dumb niggas around you that's going to follow you and do whatever. Go ahead. That's the point. Stop doing what you're doing, man. You know what I mean? We don't need priests to kill you. The Lord had the priest there so everybody didn't follow your stupid ass, because they're stupid sheep. And they're going to follow whoever's stupid. All right. Who at? Well, 50. Bam. Nice and loud.
Psalms chapter 50, verse 7. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am the Most High.
Here it is, my people again. Hear, my people, O Israel. You are the people of the Lord. You're those sheep he's talking about. You're who Christ died for. Keep going.
Even thy power. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he goat out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine.
Right. Nigga, what do you think you was doing with them sacrifices, with them lambs? They're all the Lord's. You sacrificing unto the Lord, nigga. You not doing that for him. You think he gave you a way for him to, okay, just see like, okay, he trying. Just like any kid. Say sorry. Okay, you're sorry? Okay. Don't do it again now. That's what your sacrifice was. That's what your lamb was. Your lamb was for a little good kid that just said, I'm sorry. Lord, your parents didn't believe you. They knew you were going to do it again. But I hope that one of these sorries, you get it eventually, without you poking your damn eye out, without AIDS, without, you know what I'm saying, another people being over the top of you and murdering your sons. Hopefully, it never worked. Read it again. Not that he thought it was going to work, but I'm saying it couldn't. That's what Hebrews is saying. It couldn't make you perfect. Keep going. Just start from the top, yeah.
Hear, O my people.
Yeah, you had to read like you at camp.
Hear, O my
there you
people,
go. That shit,
and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am thy power, even I am God, even thy power. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me.
Right. Okay. So when you read it, you were right here. Oh, my people, I will speak, O Israel. I will testify against thee. I am the power, even thy power. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings to have been continually before me. Keep going.
I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he goats out of thy fold.
Right. Like the Lord don't need your sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff you doing, I see it's not doing you no good. Ain't nobody changing. You just keep saying sorry and keep doing it continually all the damn time. Oftentimes what the other scripture said. Keep going.
For every beast of the forest is mine.
I don't need your sacrifices. They all belong to me anyway. You're not giving them back unto me. Go ahead.
And the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the fields are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine.
Hey, nigga, you think I'm telling you to sacrifice a lamb because I'm hungry? Nigga, if I was hungry, I wouldn't be telling you. Why would I tell you that everything is mine? If I wanted to eat it, nigga, I do not need you to commit sin to come and get. I don't want you to commit the sin. I don't want your damn sacrifice. This is what you miss. I don't want your sorry. Keep your goddamn sorry. What do I need you to tell me sorry for? I'm sorry, Dad. Nigga, keep that. Just don't do it. Stop doing it. Well, I would rather you not do it. Give me that Sriracha. Give me he requires obedience rather than sacrifice. You don't want your damn sacrifice. No. You keep reading. It's all right, brother. Listen, he do not need your sacrifice. If he was hungry, that's not why he got you doing these sacrifices. The sacrifice is for you. You're sacrificing. You're losing something that you don't want to lose. You should be. You know, niggas, we get rich, we go spend $1 million on a chain. It's like nothing. It doesn't even hurt me. I don't even miss it. Like, okay, nigga, I got it. Here, Jacob, who? Bentley, who else want my money? I don't care. I got it. It's not even a sacrifice. Like a white person, they not doing that, nigga. I'm holding on to that. I would not want to give away my best sheep for some whore. I'm not doing it, nigga. To pop a whore. I ain't gonna bring it up. Yeah, I am. We was talking about it yesterday. Nigga, like these niggas, they paying too much, huh? You know what I'm saying? It's the inside thing, man. But we was talking about like these fan only pages and all of this. And cats is going in there and paying these broads to sleep with them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, certain people think that that's all right. Like it's like, oh, that's not much. I think it's too much for me. Like I listen, y'all niggas are y'all still coming out the world. I understand it's too much. $250 for some box. Slacky, I will pass all day, all goddamn day. It is not worth that to me. You know what I'm saying? What they say, $40. $40 is $40 is $40. Dude. And that's and I'm not. That's not hand to hand. I'm going to Applebee's and we getting the 2 for $20. Have a couple of drinks and we out. Fuck out of here. I don't play that, Shaq. I did not play that at all, man. But niggas, you give them some money, oh, they gonna trick off on this stanky, disgusting broad who is going to leave you tomorrow. And if she get pregnant, she ain't gonna be with you. She's gonna hit you for child support or have an abortion, or it's ridiculous. It's not worth it to me. And that's what, you know what I mean? Like the Most High was, I could imagine, like, nigga, why would you keep doing that? For some stank? You want stank that bad, nigga? Like you know what I mean? Like you like Christmas, you like trees that much, nigga, and little green and red lights and fucking Easter eggs. That's what you like? Cool, brother. End of the day, the Lord don't want your sacrifice. Don't need your sacrifice at all. Keep.
Verse 12. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto the Most High thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
Damn right. That's what the Lord wants. If anything happened, if you just keep the laws and you stop having to sacrifice lambs, then you be able to call on the Lord for whatever the hell you want. And he wants your glory. He wants your obedience. He wants your loyalty. That's what the Lord wants. He don't want your sorry. He don't want your sacrifice. That is pointless. He don't eat the flesh of bulls or drink their blood. He wants you to be right and stay right and be able to call on him and be on top and rule. That's what the Lord wants. Any more? Go ahead.
But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest.
You know, what do you wicked? The Lord is talking to people who want to be right, to the righteous. That's why we were talking about earlier how these pastors made us go astray, because there are people that want to be right, but your pastor is telling you to do away with the law. Well, we just read in the law, you know, the sister asked a good question, because like we said, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass of the law. That's what the scripture says. Well, since you don't have to give no lamb as a sacrifice, the Lord don't want you like you want to do. You shouldn't break the law. Not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law until all be fulfilled. You should do all the law. You should never have to sacrifice nothing. Right. And now Christ has come to where he was a sacrifice for everybody. Now you can just start all over, keep all the laws, and be done with it. F the sorries, forget your sacrifices, forget the lambs and the turtle doves and whatever else, and just keep the law. Let's just have Passover. Let's go get a lamb. Let's go get a bunch of lambs and have a party. Why sacrifice? Why I gotta give something up so I can be wicked? The wicked, what do you have to do with the Lord? Why the hell are you even here? All right. So you can drop that. Do we have something else? I was holding something else.
Samuel, when he said that the Most High don't like it.
Oh yeah, get real quick.
Come, sir. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15 and verse 22.
Okay, so this is another one, sis. I think 3 will be enough. 1 Samuel,
chapter 15 and verse 22.
All right, we're going to 1 Samuel chapter 15 and 22.
Yes, sir.
And verse 22. 1 Samuel up towards the front, probably like the 6th or 7th book, 8th, 9th book, somewhere around up in there. 1 Samuel 15, 22. All right. Start at 20.
Yes, sir. Book of 1 Samuel.
19.
Slack, sir.
19.
Come. Chapter 15 and verse 19. Wherefore, then did thou not obey the voice of the Most High.
Stop. What does the word wherefore mean?
Sorry, sir. Wherefore, without me looking it up, it means like
Well, if you don't know, please don't do that. Okay, I was asking if anybody who knew, unless you already looked it up. Okay, you should always do that, because just the way you said it, I could tell. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want for everybody going forward. Go ahead.
It said, wherefore, for what reason?
Right. What's another way to say it in 2021?
Come. For this reason.
Because.
For what?
Read the definition one more time. Maybe I'm mixing it up. I don't think so, but I just want to make sure.
It says, wherefore, for what reason?
Yeah, y'all not okay.
Why?
Raise your hand. This. But it's why. So when I read the word why in a sentence, I don't read it like wherefore. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, y'all saying because. No,
It's
it's the other end of that. It's why, nigga. Because. You know what I'm saying? Because is the other end. Why is the beginning of it. So wherefore is like saying why. Whenever you see wherefore in the Old English, you should, you know, they say your inflection, your voice inflection should go up. You got to go to the high note, nigga. Why? Why? Nigga, you got to take it up. Take it up. Why in the world did you do, you know what I'm saying? Then you come back down, you know what I'm saying? So when you said it with wherefore, it was like because. It's not that. It's why, you know what I'm saying, is this. That's what it's saying.
Yes, sir. Wow, sir.
1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 19. Wherefore, then
keep doing it. You're still doing it. I need to. Wherefore. Yeah, just say it like why. When you say why.
Wherefore.
Wherefore?
Okay, you ain't gotta do it all like that, but it's like you gotta, when you read the next one, it's gotta be like it's a question. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to, you know, I just seen a movie that they was doing that. Like you gotta go, wherefore? Why the world?
Wherefore? Then did thou not obey the voice of the Most High?
Right. Wherefore then did you not? It's like, why, nigga? Why did you not, you know what I'm saying, obey the voice of the Lord? Wherefore did you not obey? What did it say? Where are we at? 15 and what? 19. Wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of the Lord, but didst fly upon the spoil and didst evil in the sight of the Lord? Like that's how you want to read it like it's a why. Like I'm asking this. Why is a question? I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? Wherefore then didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Why did you not do this, man? You know what I mean?
So would therefore be because?
Yes. Okay. Therefore is because. Wherefore is why. Okay.
Verse 20. And Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Most High, and have gone the way which the Most High sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites.
Right. So why did you not obey the voice of the Lord, but didst fly upon the spoil? What is that? Fly upon the spoil. So like, why did you go and take? So if you, they couldn't take certain things. I don't know exactly the goodies. You know what I'm saying? Like what was left. We beat a nigga up back in the day. You pat them pockets. That's the spoil. So you done beat a nigga up. You can't take the spoils what the Lord told them in this. So he's like, why did you not obey the Lord and flew upon the spoil? Why did you go and take the spoil when the Lord said, don't do that? And did his evil in the sight of the Lord. So the evil was you took what the Lord, you did what the Lord told you not to do. And Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Most High, and have gone the way which the Most High sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed. That's what Saul is saying, you know. He sound like, you know, some ribs I didn't have, whatever. Like I did this part of it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just decided to go do some other shit that you told me not to do, but I got that part done. Salaki, I shouldn't have put that out there, but it's what it is. It's what it is. We are, brothers have done it too. It ain't just sisters. So Salaki. But that's what Saul is saying. Like, man, I did this. I did what the Lord told me. I brought Agag, did it. That nigga dead, ain't it? So what, I got a little something on the side. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 21. But the people took of the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice unto the Most High thy power and Gilgal.
Right. So this is the one thing that, you know, all brothers, you know what I'm saying? If you would pass your test in the I.S.U.P.K, this is one thing you should understand. You might not have to deal with it just yet, but if the Lord allow, you're going to have to deal with it at some point. Do y'all understand what this was saying? What happened with this? What is Samuel telling the brother? In essence, and you can generalize it.
Like, sir.
Hmm?
Basically, like they took some stuff and that's what they're using to like sacrifice to the Most High. Like that's what they're giving, you know what I mean? Instead of what they have, they stuff, they giving sacrifice.
That's not the spirit. That's not what he
said. Just follow the order.
No. The first one, Saul is saying, like, I did what the Lord told me to do. Read 21 again.
But the people took up the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have utterly destroyed.
Right, the chief of the things, the best thing to find, top of the line. You know what I'm saying? Stuff. They found it, they seen it, they took it. So what is Samuel saying to Saul? So Saul, he's telling Saul, like, nigga, it's your fault. They gag, but the people under you, nigga, they did what the Lord said not to do. You're responsible, dog. Nigga, it's on you. We just read about it about the pastors. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not held against you, it's held against the people that are under you. You want to be in authority, you want to be in rulership, you want to be great in the kingdom. Nigga, I gotta do what I do. Y'all call me an asshole all you want to. I don't give a damn. I'm not taking nothing for nobody else, brother. I'm going to make sure. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't take it. I'm saying I don't want to. Not what I want to do. So I'm going to make sure, if at all I can't just say, oh, the woman thou gavest me, she gave me to eat, and I did eat. Nigga, it's your fault, Adam. The hell? This is what he's telling him. Like he's saying, bro, okay. But the people, they took to the chief thing, though. And them niggas decided they wanted to sacrifice unto the Lord. Nigga, they thought they was doing it. The niggas are stupid. I keep saying it. I don't care. Y'all offended, nigga. Y'all come holler at me. I will apologize. So, verse 22.
And Samuel said, hath the Most High as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Most High.
Right. Like that, to them, they took the things, they did not do what the Lord told them to do. But they thought, nigga, I want to get this and that and the third, and I'm going to give thanks to the Lord for giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? So we're just going to sacrifice this. I'm going to keep these gold earrings and this chain over here, and I'm going to sacrifice and thank the Lord for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to sacrifice this bullock that's not mine. It's not really a sacrifice. But so Samuel is saying, is the Lord, does he want you? Does he want this, that, and the third? The Lord don't need no bulls. He don't need no goats. He don't need no food. You know what I'm saying? What he wants is what? Read it again.
And Samuel said, have the Most High as great delight in burnt offerings of the Most High. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams.
That's all the Lord wants. The Lord wants obedience. You know what I'm saying? My woman ain't gotta do nothing. Share that niggas. As long as when I tell her to do what I need her to do, she do it. I'm Tawab. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta sacrifice nothing. My kids ain't gotta sacrifice nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm willing to give my life. I'm willing to do anything. I tell you and give you whatever it is you goddamn need. You call on me anytime you need me, nigga. I will be there. As long as you obey me. I don't need you to tell me you sorry. I don't need you to be like, here, Dad, I got you a Father's Day gift. F that. Obey me. Do what I tell you to do, and everything will be everything all the time. This is what the Most High is saying. Like, he don't need your sacrifices. Whatever lambs you got, nigga, why don't you just keep your lamb? Why don't you keep the good lamb without blemish and without, why you got to sacrifice it? Why that? Why not just have a good lamb and have a good stock and just be richer than rich? Just get more off that. Just sell them over. Like, why? Why am I sacrificing? Why am I giving it away? You know what I'm saying? For some cheap box. Yeah, geez, yeah, I keep going there because we talked about this yesterday. But damn, like how in the world? I'm straight. I will bite my tongue. I will run laps. I will I will do whatever I need to do to be able to hold on to, something that is of more value to me, man. Like,
Y'all was saying, why is it always the baddest broads? I understand. It's gonna cost you $1 million, and you ain't even gonna want her after 2 months. Her mouth is gonna be too much after that. Her disgustingness is good. You ain't gonna want to deal with it no more. You know what I'm saying? Brother, follow the most highest law, statutes, and commandments. Obey him. And it's better than everything else, man. You can ask the Lord for, you know what I mean, whatever you want. So we could drop that. All right, let me see, make sure. Jimmy Remy, nigga, Jimmy Remy in the building. He all over this joint. Okay. Oh, 13 too, Art? Oh no, that was songs. Okay, Salaki. Okay. Okay. Bam. What is that? Okay, is that a question or is that just, I think that's another precept. We don't need another precept. I don't think the sister need another one. I think we should be to water.
Like, sir, sister wanted to know, why do we curse? Or why do we swear? So,
why do I swear? Or brothers in the truth? People in the world? Or brothers in the truth? What are you talking about?
In the truth.
Okay, is that on here? I missed it. Does she think that it's wrong? Is that why she's asking?
She thinks that because we read the Bible, we shouldn't be cursing while we read the Bible.
Okay. Christianity is a hell of a drug because I remember that coming up, like you holding the Bible, you can't cuss.
Right.
You holding the whole Bible, you can't cuss. Okay. Here's the thing. I understand the question, but that's what Christianity teaches. That's not in the Bible. That's why I said Christianity is a hell of a joke. Because that's not in the Bible. If sister is asking that question, if she's online or she's saying that, I would ask, like, why do you think that it's wrong? Or that because we are reading out of the Bible, that we should not use certain words? And if so, where are those words? How do I find them? How do I find out which ones I can use and I cannot use? I would need to know that, because if it's based off of what her child molesting pastor says, I would not go with that. I follow Yahweh. I follow the Most High. I follow Commander General Yohanna. You know what I'm saying? That's who I follow. So you're going to have to show me where I can't say ass or shit or goddamn it. I try not to say fuck too much, but just for, I don't even know why. I really don't. I think I got some order, I believe, about fuck. You got to be careful with the fuck. But I'm saying fuck like 3 times, right? 4, 5 times right now to prove a point. The point is this, that word, if it offends any one of you, then you let me know that. If it's offensive, but please don't tell me that it's offensive because I'm holding the Bible. Because if I say fuck at the club, when a nigga asks you, you know what I mean, you ain't be offended then.
Right.
Not be offended then. Some women be like, nigga, don't say make love. Tell me what it is. All right. No problem.
Here's the thing.
I'm sorry. Here's the point. Just to answer your question, I'm joking a little bit. Most of it is serious. A little bit. The reason why we cuss is because what you call a cuss word or whatever it's not unlawful. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Whatever word I decide to use is not against the law. What is against the law is eating pork or, not listening to your husband or, you know what I'm saying, celebrating Christmas. That's what's against the law. That you cannot do. There is no law about a word that you don't like. I might say, Marky, and you like sassafras. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I did not. If that offends you, I won't. But I like malarkey. I like saying malarkey. I like saying shenanigans. It might offend you. What determines whether that word is wrong for me to say or not? A cuss word is not unlawful to the Lord. So that's the best way I can do it. Y'all already know what I want. Give me the one about cursing, that, you know, not to curse. And I want the one about, you know, Christians. That's what Negroes call it. You cursing. You cursing with the Bible in your hand, which you should not curse anybody at all. Should not do that. And I want ruling speech. Okay, give me that while the brothers give me the curse one.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 5.
Give me 1 second to get there.
Come on.
2 Corinthians 11. 2 Corinthians 11 and verse 5 is where we're going to start at. This one here is this is Paul speaking. You might need to go up to why he's saying that he's ruling speech. What am I looking like on time? So I keep looking at this joint and I can't see nothing. Okay, we about over, so y'all know I get winded. Let's get through it quick. I'm about on the time. Trying to see. Yeah, 2:06. Let's start at 1 real quick. Go ahead.
Book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 1. Would to God ye could bear with me a little in my Father.
Right. Paul is saying, I wish to the Lord that you could just bear with me a little in my Father. Like, if you know, sometimes I might joke too much. Sometimes I might not joke enough. I wish to the Most High that you would see me as your brother and see, you know, the spirit behind what the hell it is I'm doing and bear with me a little bit sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, some people are super sensitive and that's fine. And I'm not saying this for sister because I don't know, you know, why this is for somebody else and it might be for her. But some people are super sensitive. And because you're my brother or because you're my sister, I care. Because I'm a shepherd over the Lord's people, I got to get you, I got to strengthen you to the point where curse words don't bother you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, Christmas bothers you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you to there. You know what I mean? So I would what?
Ye could bear with me a little in my Father.
Mm-hmm.
And indeed bear with me, for I am jealous over you with godly jealousy.
This is Paul's folly. He's jealous over you with godly jealousy. Like, he just basically saying, like, dang, man, I wish I had that zeal, that fight, that spirit. I wish the Lord gave me that. I wish I didn't have to take all these damn phone calls. I wish I didn't have to go to camp every week. I wish I did. It's godly. I'm not saying I wish I, but it's kind of like, man, you don't know how good you got. You know how you are as an adult and you look at a teenager, you look at a kid, like, damn. Shit. I wish I would. Oh, I just cussed twice. I'm listening. God damn. I wish I was 18, man. If I was 18, boy, I'm jealous over you with God. I bear with me. I'm not saying, you know, I don't want to be 48, but I would rather be 18. Keep going.
Come. For I have espoused you to one husband,
Mm-hmm.
that I may present you as a chaste virgin of Christ, to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ.
What verse you on?
Verse 3, sir.
Okay.
Verse 4. For if he that cometh prepareth another Yahushua.
Read it.
For if he that cometh proceedeth.
That's preacheth.
Preacheth. Okay, it's like. For if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushua, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with me, so like with him. For I suppose I was not a whit behind the very chiefest apostles.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna bring you up to speed. You know what I'm saying? For what the brother read. All right. I am jealous over you with a godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Christ. But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind shall be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ. So here's the thing, like following the Most High is a simple thing, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not somehow we can get lost and we can get caught up in all of these other things when the Most High just wants you to be obedient. He just wants you to keep the laws. Can you, you know, leave Christmas alone? Can you leave certain foods alone? Can you, you know, it's really simple. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to go into, you know, do a sister got to wear a dress all the time. That's not in the law. Sister can wear pants if she wants to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making it super extra. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have to do that. I'm jealous because I wish that you could understand. I wish that I could be you. I wish I could be in your shoes and do this for you. Like I wish I could do it. Like if I was 18, nigga, I'd do it right. Let me be 18 again, nigga. I understand what you're going through. I see what you think. I see how you look at things. I wish I was 18. I'm jealous of you with a godly. I wish I could do it for you. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. You are overcomplicating this situation. Why do I cuss with the Bible? Because I don't know what a cuss word is to you. And goddamn, whatever it is, if it's goddamn, if it's I don't know, shit. I don't know. What do you want? You know what I mean? Devil is the devil. The white man is the devil. Does that piss you off? Does that offend you? Does that make you feel uncomfortable? Here's what it is. Why doesn't the things that are going on around us make you uncomfortable? Why is it that the things that go on at work don't make you uncomfortable? What your boss is doing and what the position they're in, this, that, and the third. It's really simple to follow the Most High. Here's the simplicity that's in Christ. Read on.
Come, sir. Verse 5. For I...
4, Salakia. So you already read that. Okay, so let me keep breaking it down. For if he that cometh preacheth another Yahawashi, which is what your Christian church is. This is why you believe this. I forgot you had read this. So here's the simplicity that's in Christ. If somebody come and preach another Christ, like that, it's wrong for me to cuss if I have the Bible in my hand. Where is that? Where did Christ say that? Where is that in the scriptures? Where did the Most High say that? If somebody come and preach another Christ whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear them. So it's coming into the truth. We don't have what people coming, from the Christian church have. Once you're in here for a while, I'm able to bear. I'm able to deal with. God damn it, I'm able to deal with this, that, and the third. The other Christ that was preached unto me was, I can eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. I can be gay, can molest little boys as long as everybody's cool with it. I can do a whole lot of other things, but I can't say damn. Grandma won't let me say damn, and goddamn if I say it with the Bible in my hands. But I can have the Bible in my hands and eat these chitlins. Mm-hmm. I can do that. I can have this Bible in my hand and be gay as I don't know what. Here's the point. You should be more worried about what the Lord says is wrong. You know what I'm saying? According to the law, statutes, and commandments. There is no law that says what word I cannot say or can say. You know what I'm saying? There is no word except for, give me the one in Matthew. If you call us thou brother a fool, okay. Here's the point. I'm gonna be able to deal with the doctrines and the things that people say. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we cuss with the Bible in our hands, which you calling a cuss word or whatever, there's no sin in a cuss word. There's a sin in cursing. I can't curse you. Cannot pray that the Lord put a curse on you. You're my brother, you're my sister. I can't do that. But that's not fuck it is. Salaki. That's the last one. It's the last fuck I'm gonna use. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in PG-13s, in PG-13s, you get a couple of times where you can say like certain stuff. All right, well. Point I'm making is that's not against the law. But if it's offensive, she didn't tell me. She tell me what word is offensive, what word is just too much for her. Is it all of them? Because my grandmother went to church every Sunday. She'd cuss her ass off. She ass and shit. She would say muck sometimes, but I think she meant, you know, the one I ain't gonna say no more. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what she said. That muck shit. That's what she was saying. That's my grandmother. So I'm just saying, end of the day, sis, the cuss word is not a sin. The laws that we bringing out in these classes every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9, we're gonna tell you about what the laws of the Most High is, what we need to know. Somebody asked about dreads on here. That you shouldn't do. You shouldn't follow these other nations. You shouldn't celebrate Halloween. There's no Halloween in the Bible.
Right.
But it's against the Most High because it's following somebody else's tradition. There's no cuss word in the Bible. But if it offends you, I won't say it. Straight up, just like that. If it offends you, I ain't gonna say it around you. And Shiraz says, give me the one, unless you're holding something else. Give me the one about if a brother's meat offend him. You know what I'm saying? If a brother's offended by your meat, you don't eat it. It's the offense, sis. Because you my brother, because you my sister, if it offends you, like for whatever reason, I don't know, if it makes you stumble, then I won't do it. But you can't tell me that it's wrong. It's not against the Most High. So what else was I holding? Are we still in the same one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 5. For I suppose I was not a whit behind the very chiefest apostle.
Mm-hmm.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge.
Right. Though I be rude in speech, like it might be rude to you, yet what I'm telling you is not rude. What I'm telling you is the absolute gospel. It is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And me saying shit is not against the Most High. Me telling you to leave these Christian churches alone and these Muslim mosques alone and these whatever else you're doing, to, you know, stop eating pork, to stop celebrating Christmas, that is not rude. You know what I'm saying? I'm being as loving and as wonderful and as kind as I could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? But though I be rude in speech, sometimes a word might come out because we from the streets in here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of us grew up with a silver spoon in our mouth. You know, we all niggas and spicks and savages in here. All of us. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it's still part of me, and it's the part that the few parts that wasn't against the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. He didn't say shit was wrong, so I still kept that one. But I left pork alone. I left, you know, white women alone. I left, you know, weed alone. So though rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. I know I can't smoke weed no more. I know that. All right. Any more? We good? I think that's it. You said there was more?
No,
Oh, okay. What I had? Yeah, that's fine.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 22. Write that down and you can go there. Go ahead. I'm going to have him read it just for time's sake.
Come. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Mm-hmm. And whosoever say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger of the council. Mm-hmm. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Right. Nigga, if you say fool to your brother, you know what I'm saying? Is that a cuss word? You know what I'm saying? Without a cause, it is. It's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say a cuss word. I don't know what a cuss word is, but I mean, it's wrong. You can't do that. You're in danger. You got to be careful with what it is that comes out of your mouth. Like if there's anything that I would say to my brother or my sister that would offend them, if I called them a name, like if I said you was a, F nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I, you know what I mean? But me calling you a nigga, some people, my grandmother would hate that. Like that was a slur, a cuss word. You can't call a nigga, but you a nigga. Though rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. Nigga means black. Might be rude to you, but you just simple, ignorant. No problem. It offends you. I won't use it until I strengthen you up. Till I let you understand that nigga means black. I can show you, you know what I'm saying, in the dictionary. I can show you what it is. And now you'll have the knowledge. And there will be some Christians who are trying to change their life who will think that you're rude. When you're not, when you are loving, and it was a term of endearment. Every time I say nigga, it's a term of endearment. Every time. Every single time. There's nothing derogatory about nigga to me. Any more?
That's it, sir.
All right. Was it what? I need the other one.
I got you.
This one. 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and verse 13 says, you said it was a sister, right? Okay. So this one is the other part. Though rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. Again, if you have a scripture says while this brother is reading, I would have you to type it in and just tell me, whatever it is that you think that, there's a sin in us cussing, or is it just you're just asking the question just because grandmama taught you that growing up? You know what I mean? That's what I would do. So you can go ahead, Sharatazar, 1 Corinthians chapter 8 and what?
And 13.
Chapter 8, verse 13. Go ahead.
Wherefore, if meat make my brother to offend, I will eat no flesh while the world standeth, lest I make my brother to offend.
Right. There's nothing wrong with eating meat. But if meat would make my brother to offend, meaning offend the Most High, or to do something that he shouldn't be doing, hurt himself, kill himself, hurt somebody else, then I won't eat meat as long as the earth standeth. Why? Because there's no sin in me not eating meat. Even though it's okay for me to eat meat, even though it's okay for me to cuss, by your standards, whatever a cuss word is, even though it's not wrong to the Lord, I won't cuss if it'll make you offend. If it's going to make you do something that goes against the Most High, then I just won't cuss ever again. When I come around you, I hold it down. You know what I'm saying? But nobody says nothing to the niggas on the damn bus or the train or the, you know what I mean, wherever they at, or the movies they got them watching. They don't say nothing. They don't stop watching them. Oh my God, it's a cuss word. They don't do that. You just don't want me to say the truth with the force that I say it with. Though rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. You don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear what it is, and that's the problem. Go ahead, Art.
Chapter 9 and verse 1. Am I not an apostle? Am I not free? Have I not seen Yahushua Mashiach?
I'm free. I'm an apostle. I'm in the truth. I'm a full out priest and officer in the I.S.U.P.K. I know what's right. I know what I should do and what I shouldn't do. Though rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. But if something that I even eat, that I put in my mouth that's lawful to the Lord, is going to make you offend or stumble or be jammed up or get a goddamn heart attack or high blood pressure, and you just can't fight it, guess what? I won't eat it as long as the earth stands. I won't eat another piece of meat around you. Not ever. Just around you. Passover come around you or not, nigga, it's getting done. But that's the whole point, is that I don't want to hurt my brother or my sister. If it's going to hurt you, sis, if me saying this word hurts you, if when I say shit, it makes you want to go murder a baby, go have an abortion, or you know what I'm saying, I won't do it. For you and that baby's sake, I will not say shit. Won't get no shit said. If it's going to make you go and smoke a crack pipe because I say, damn, I won't do it. But it would have to offend. It would have to be something that would make you offend, because not you being offended, not by you. You know what I mean? Like every time you speak, I'm offended. You think I'm not going to speak? No, that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to hear me tell you what the truth is. My wife is offended every time I tell her the truth. You think I'm not? Okay, baby, I would not tell you the truth anymore. Anything that General Yohanna say. So you think I'm not going to tell you? Well, yeah, that's not the point. If it's going to make you go and do some other, you know what I mean? Listen, end of the day, sis, the whole point is that there's no curse words. There's nothing that is wrong about whatever words I say. We speak English. The holy tongue is Hebrew. I speak English. I get my point across in the language that my slave master gave me. You know what I'm saying? And shit happens to be one of them. I don't even know what the hell it really means. Or damn. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. You can relax. It can be simple to come into the truth. Just leave the food that you can't eat alone. Leave the holidays that you can't celebrate alone. Leave, whatever else you got to stop doing, and we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? We'll be a great nation up under the Most High and up under Christ. Any more?
That's it.
All right. So with that, let me make sure, because I did. What time is it? Yeah, so we should be bro. And all right. Yeah, I think I missed that one because I didn't give me description on that. Go, man. Y'all get us back again next week. Saturday Sabbath service, 9 o'clock. Around that time, we'll be on. Set your subscription and your notifications for all of our pages. You know what I'm saying? Support this truth, man. Send in camp funds. Make sure you for sure pay your tithes first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? But anything else you can do to help this truth, support us. Like I said, Juneteenth coming up in the next week or so. The Florida cookout coming up. We're going to get the details out in the next couple weeks. It's gonna be, it's gonna be crazy down here, man, for the Florida cookout. So y'all make sure y'all support. We're gonna give y'all the opportunity to, send donations in. We're gonna put up a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to do it up big. I'm not going to mention nothing really right now, but in the next couple of weeks, be looking forward to the details on the Florida cookout. I.S.U.P.K is doing cookouts all over. Chicago coming up. I think New York is after that. The headquarters in New York is coming up after that. So Chicago is like at the end of July. I believe headquarters is going to be like August. Vegas is going to be around October, November. And then we are in December.
Texas is in August. Yeah. Texas is August. Vegas, November.
Okay, Texas is August, the brother said. November is Vegas, and then we in December. So it's going to be jam-packed. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody can't go to everyone, but those of y'all that can, man, listen, knock yourself out if you want to. Other than that, everyone down here, I expect to see y'all, you know what I'm saying, full force in Florida is going to be going down. Other than that, stay with us, man. Hit us up. Any questions, anything, man. And with that, we're going to say shalom.